Good morning, this is going to be my first ever weekly vlog, so hopefully I managed to make it through the whole week remembering to record things. I'm going to be pretty busy this week. I'll fill you in when we get to school. So it's Monday, what day is it? 11th of March this morning. So we've got a really busy week. Today we've got an author coming in to visit, so we've got an assembly on that this morning, and then we've got a workshop later on this afternoon, so I'll try and get some footage and some pictures of that if I can to show you. So this morning I need to get organised. I've got year 6 this morning, in fact all day. I'm just going to show you my outfit each day as well, so in case you're interested in what I'm wearing. I've got this cardigan on because the classroom I'm in currently is kind of cold, so I'm just kind of wearing this as well. I'll show you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing this kind of checkered skirt. It's got a flary bit at the bottom. I've got boots on and a black top. I've got this kind of long cardigan thing over the top. The skirt is from M&S. I think the top is probably Primark. And the cardigan is new. I'm on playground duty today at playtime, so maybe I'll be able to catch up with you at lunchtime depending on what the kids are doing. The kids actually get in at 8 o'clock at our school, so I don't have much time to film these in the mornings because it's currently 7:30. I need to get organised and I need to eat something as well, so I'll check in with you later. Have a good morning. Just quickly checking back in before the kids come back. I'm just going to put my maths out on the table, so I always lay out the sheets for the kids in the right order, so reverse order. That's so there's like limits the fuss and that kind of thing. So tips and stuff like that is going to come on my NQT RQT trainee tips video, which should be coming soon. So that's what I'm going to do now. I had to have a quick sneaky peek at the author. So here we are in the assembly. The kids are loving joining in with the poet and they've really enjoyed the assembly so far. Wash your hands and feel the skin. Open wide and shove it in. Quick skip ahead to my maths lesson. I thought I'd film a little bit of my teaching. I've sort of taken the voice out and I've sped it up a little bit so you can have a look at what it is like in my classroom. I'm just teaching some fractions at the moment. So it's lunchtime now, I'm just checking back in. Just finished teaching wholes, loving this book, the kids are loving it. We've just done some questions on wholes and I did manage to actually record a little bit of my maths session, so you can see this afternoon. So I'm going to go eat my lunch, and then this afternoon we've got the author coming into class to do some poems, so that's going to be great. And then after school I've got a SLT meeting, so I might check in either before or after that depending on time. Yeah. So the children picked the topic of Disney for the poem, and these are the first 4 lines that they came up with together, with a little bit of collaboration, a little bit of brainstorming and all of those good stuff first. It gets a little bit awkward at the end when Bambi's mother has to die. Hi, so it is currently 5:30. I'm just finished SLT and I'm going to go and do my printing for tomorrow. I'll take it with me and then I'm going home. I feel like I spend a good portion of my life in this room preparing stuff, especially when we've got SATs coming up because we have to photocopy all the SATs papers. Does anyone else feel like that about their printing room? Before I went off home, I decided I had to do a bit of trimming, so save me a bit of time in the morning. So I'm going home about 5:45-ish today on Monday. morning. It's Tuesday morning today and I'm not actually at school even though it's 8 o'clock. I'm going for an appointment this morning at the hospital for my Roaccutane treatment. If you are interested in that, if you leave me a comment below and I will potentially film a video all about my Roaccutane journey. You might have noticed already that I don't have the best skin in the world, so I am currently trying to sort that out. So let me know, and I will probably check in now at playtime because when I get to school I'll be straight into teaching maths because it'll be about 9:30, so they'll be halfway through their maths session. So I will check in playtime. Also, just to add insult to injury this morning, my husband didn't put the lid down on my coffee mug and now everything is covered in coffee. So it's currently lunchtime. I wasn't able to check in at playtime because it's wet play. We've got Storm Gareth currently here in the UK, so I haven't been able to check in because the kids were all in the classroom. They've just gone for the dinner, so I'm glad for a little bit of peace and quiet now. As you all know, it's probably quite a louder day when it's wet play. I'm gonna go and get my lunch now this afternoon. I've got year 5 and 6 together. We're going to be doing some publishing of the poems that we did yesterday with the author, and we're going to do some arithmetic as well. Looking forward tonight, I've got a booster maths group for SATs and a meeting about registering for SATs. So it's currently 5 to 4 on Tuesday. I've just completed the registration for the pupils for the SATs test with the office, and I'm going to print my maths off for tomorrow, and then hopefully I'll get a bit of an earlier finish today. We'll see. Completely forgot to film outfit of the day, which is a bubble skirt, which is really hard to do, and a black vest top and a cardigan. Morning! Happy Wednesday, although I did think it was Thursday this morning, so that was a tiny bit disappointing, I'm not going to lie. Today is Olympic Day, so I've got some children going out to compete with 2 of the schools in our trust, so that's a full day thing for them. The rest of my class, we're going to do some PE today, and they're going to do some house point kind of competition with running, shot put, javelin, all those kinds of things. Although, that being said, Storm Gareth is currently wreaking havoc, I don't know if you can see, outside. So, it will be in the hall. So, we may not get the longest javelin throws in the world because the hall is not the biggest in the world. I will try and get some footage of that for you to see, kind of what we've been doing, obviously, with no children. I almost forgot then to do my outfit of the day. Obviously it's my PE kit today, but I will show you it. So I'm wearing a Nike top with a black t-shirt underneath, and I've got some kind of jogging bottoms and trainers. It's not that much of an exciting outfit today. So it's playtime. The kids have just finished their Olympic Day events, and I'm about to put the winning teams on the board to reveal to the children when they come back in, and they'll be getting some house points for their... Hello, I'm just checking in at the end of the day. I'm just finished printing off the SATs papers for next week because we're going to do some practice SATs next week with the year 6s. And we've also had a fire drill this afternoon, so that caused much commotion, as you can imagine. I'm going to go home soon. I'm just going to print my maths for tomorrow, and I've just finished stapling my reading questions. So hopefully I'll be home in the next 10 minutes or so. So bye. Morning, happy Thursday. It's a horrible morning this morning because, as you may be able to tell or hear, Storm Gareth is still here and having a jolly old time out there. That was very British. So today it's morning with year 6, teaching maths, reading, writing, and then I've got PPA this afternoon. Woohoo! So I might be able to check in during PPA. I also realised I've not shown any of my marking, so that seems like it's not exactly a week in the life of a teacher if I don't show my marking. So this morning, once I've gone, I got my breakfast and I've come back, I will try and film some marking before the kids come in at 8 o'clock. So the reason I haven't filmed any marking is because the kids have been in on wet plays, and obviously they come in at school at 8 o'clock, and after school I'm kind of in a meeting or one thing and another, so I'm just kind of snatching bits of time for marking at the moment, here and there. Usually when I can't actually film, if the kids are kind of popping in and out between 8 and 8:30. So I will try and film some marking today, and I'll try and check in and let you know what I'm up to in PPA this afternoon. I think I'm all alone on my own this afternoon because my fellow teachers, one of them is teaching and the other one is out on an art course. How nice. So I will check in probably during PPA. So this is my writing marking. We did some descriptions last week, so I'm just finishing off the last couple of those. The title was called Before Sunrise, and now I'm doing some reading marking in super speed. And we are currently doing the novel Holes, and we wrote letters to Stanley's mum, so that's what I'm currently marking. So here we are in my maths lesson where the children are learning all about different shapes. So we're doing a bit of a sorting activity just to start us off, see what we know already. I accidentally filmed this the wrong direction, sorry. Good morning, it's Friday. You may be wondering what happened to Thursday. So I'm not great at this vlogging thing, as it turns out. Yesterday afternoon I had PPA, so I did my support plans for my SEN children with the Senko, and I printed some things for next week. And today is Friday, and it's Red Nose Day. So, and I also forgot outfit of the day yesterday. I won't forget today. It's non-uniform today for Red Nose Day, so I've got my Mickey Red Nose t-shirt, I've got jeans, and then I've got my classic Red Nose Day trainers that have a nice delightful bow on them. The kids love these trainers. I wear them once a year because they're so uncomfortable, but I wear them on Red Nose Day. So today is kind of a normal morning, and then we have a bit of an assembly extravaganza in the afternoon, so the kids will be looking forward to that. We also have golden time this afternoon, which is where the children choose what they want to do if they haven't lost minutes, which means they haven't done anything they shouldn't be doing. I'll show you what that looks like. So it's a list that looks like this. It has the clubs down here, and then each of these is a space, and there's a different order, so different classes go first. There's a couple more clubs on the back there. I get a bit of a short straw where I have pie. I'm doing minutes off, so I have the children that have lost minutes until they have paid their minutes back, and then they get to go and choose a club. They have to choose after everybody else has chosen, so they may not be the club that they want. So I've got a few bits with that to sort this morning, make sure everybody knows where they need to be. So that's it. That's the end of my weekly vlog. The assembly was really good fun this afternoon. Kids versus Teachers quiz, featuring one of my delightful baby photos, which was not guessed by either teachers nor children, so I pride myself on that. I am going to eat some pizza from Baking Club, and I'm going to go home and have a nice early finish today. Just showing you the poems that the children actually finished today from when the poetry man came in. It's pretty nice what they've done. Oh, it's like flipped so you can't really see, but it's really nice. Some of the poems there, really beautiful. So yeah, this was 1 week in the life of me as a teacher. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you would like to see more Week in the Life of the Teacher.